This is Jazz in Toronto's Community Celebration. How is everybody doing? Excellent. My name is Heather Banbrick. I'm from Jazz FM 91. Delighted to be here as a part of this festival, not only in that regard, but also I have been a proud member of the board of directors for Jazz in Toronto because I truly believe in what this organization does. And we are thrilled to welcome you to this weekend. As I mentioned, we celebrate the city's talent and the diversity. We've got to focus on 3 separate neighborhoods, but all kind of in this general area. St. Lawrence Market, where we are right now, Yorkville, not too far from here, and Young Dundas. That is where the various performances are going to be happening. We've got amazing concerts all weekend long, tributes to D'Angelo, Freddie Hubbard, and Julie London, as well as plenty of original music, all showcased by some of this country's best, all based in Toronto. The full schedule is available. If you see one of the volunteers in these beautiful blue shirts, the volunteers have the schedule. But I also encourage you to check out jazzintoronto.ca. Everything is there. There are concerts this evening, not far from here, just of Young Dundas, right next to Massey Hall in the TD Music Hall. That is where there's going to be a fabulous concert tonight with Grace and Jenna Reed. Tomorrow night, it's a tribute to D'Angelo with Michael Shan and an all-star group of musicians. And then on Sunday night, we close the weekend down with a fabulous performance courtesy of 3 of this country's finest. The first time that they have ever been together in this trio format, so it's a unique opportunity to see them performing. Jane Bennett, Brad Schwager, and Neil Swainson are all going to be at the Allied Music Hall in Massey Hall, just up the street from here. Tickets are still available, and you can get them at jazzintoronto.ca. Now, if you're wondering what Jazz in Toronto is all about, it's a non-profit organization dedicated to promoting Toronto talent in the world of jazz and all of the sounds that are underneath that wonderful jazz umbrella. So in addition to producing the festival and curated events year-round, the team works so hard to have listings, daily performance listings to help audiences discover musicians and venues all over the city. These can be found at all of the social media venues. So Instagram and Facebook are the 2 main ones that they use. Just look for Jazz in Toronto, that little handle, at Jazz in Toronto. And again, give us a follow there and find us at jazzintoronto.ca. Before we have this fabulous music, we want to take a moment to thank St. Lawrence Market. How fabulous is this to be down here enjoying the jazz in this environment, right? Big thanks to St. Lawrence Market for making today's performance possible. Also want to thank our wonderful sponsors and partners, including the Toronto Arts Council, Merriam Music, On and Off Beat Music School, and IATSE. And our official non-alcoholic partner is Groovy, and they're providing some fabulous free samples exclusively for this performance today. So check them out. And of course, thank you to our volunteers. These things cannot happen without wonderful sponsors and volunteers. Thanks so much to our volunteers. Now, the other thing to announce is that there's a very exciting collaboration happening, not just this weekend, but throughout the summer. Jazz in Toronto is partnering with St. Lawrence Market, and there will be monthly Friday performances. The first one's happening Friday, June 26th, 5:30 p.m. Shelley Hamilton is going to sing the music with Sade. So that is going to be good. And today's show is free for you to enjoy. We're so glad you're here. We hope that you enjoy this music. Just a reminder though, we do have a tip jar right here. Jazz has been all about community support, and that's why a community celebration like this is so important. And we hope that you will support Jazz in Toronto and these incredible musicians with that tip jar. But more than anything, we're glad you're here. We hope that you enjoy today's performance, and what a treat you are in for. Canada's beloved sweetheart of swing, Alex Pangman. She is going to help start your Friday evening in the best possible way with music that is steeped in the glamour and the groove of jazz's golden age. With her radiant voice, infectious charm, and deep knowledge of classic swing, Alex brings timeless standards vividly to life in a fresh, joyful, and irresistibly dance-worthy way. And I've seen some dancers in the crowd, so there's room for dancing right here. Please enjoy. She's a Juno-nominated vocalist, broadcaster, and a devoted record collector. And Alex is the host of Swing Set on Jazz FM 91. Love this show. So much deep knowledge of music. So many stories and sounds that shaped swing's most iconic era. Alex has enchanted audiences across the country, jazz clubs, major festival stages, and intimate rooms with 3 standout appearances at the Montreal Jazz Festival, the Montreal International Jazz Festival. And tonight, she's joined by the Sweethearts, including Drew Jureka on violin, Nathan Hiltz on guitar. It's a performance that is brimming with warmth, wit, and toe-tapping swing. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Alex Pangman and